Okay, it's been a year. Time to get it back in. This one's called I Never Had. Let's do it. I never had a fuck to give a fuck. Now I'm searching for a fuck to give to say I still don't give a fuck. I never had a fuck to give a fuck. Now I'm searching for a fuck to give to say I still don't give a fuck. I never had a fuck to give a fuck. Now I'm searching for a fuck to give to say I still don't give a fuck. I never had a fuck to give a fuck. If a fuck was all it took to save your book, your story's over. If a fuck was all it took to keep you clear, you clouded over. If a fuck was all it took to save your life, I'll say goodbye. Cause I never give a fuck at any time, and so you'll die. If a fuck was all it took to get her wet, then she'd be dry. But I never give a fuck, and she's still wet, I don't know why. If a fuck was all it took to save the world, bring the apocalypse. Cause all the fuck I'm never giving are piling on top of us. Fuck it, say it but never give it. Not giving a fuck's a way of life, and nigga, I am living it. Fuck whoever give a fuck their blood, I will spill it. Drink it from a gilded cup, mixing a little Henny. Yeah, if a fuck was all it took to get me drunk, then I'd be sober. But I never give a fuck, and I got 2 beers and they both Coronas and Platinums, and I'm never giving fucks, I'm giving boners to women who don't give a fuck unless them bitches horny. I never had a fuck to give a fuck. Now I'm searching for a fuck to give to say I still don't give a fuck. I never had a fuck to give a fuck. Now I'm searching for a fuck to give to say I still don't give a fuck. I never had a fuck to give a fuck. Now I'm searching for a fuck to give to say I still don't give a fuck. I never had a fuck to give a fuck. If a fuck is all it takes to keep me clean, I guess I'm dirty. If a fuck is all it takes to heal the pain, I guess I'm hurting. If a fuck is all it takes to be great, then I'm a lesser. Cause I never give a fuck and I'm never cracking under pressure. If a fuck is all it takes to keep me safe, then I'll be dangerous. Cause I don't give a fuck and I will party with the strangest kids. We doing the strangest shit. Fuck whoever hating it. Cause I don't give a fuck and you don't know who you're playing with. It's daddy. Only give a fuck to them hoes. That's daddy with they ass hella fatty. Smoking on the green from the baggie. Good luck. Never give a fuck when I'm drunk. St. Patty. If a fuck is all it takes to be a saint, then I'm a sinner. If a fuck is all it takes to be a loser, I'm a winner. If a fuck is all it takes to bring the end, I carry on. But I never give a fuck. So here's the end of the song. There you go. Now, I just want to do a little extra shit at the end. First off, my shameless brethren, Days On and Star, also known as DOS Kids, they just dropped a new mixtape called Extra Credit. It's pretty dope. So you know, it's got some pretty decent producers on it. It's got some sick ass rhymes and shit. So check that out. I'll put a link in the description at some point because I don't have it on me right now, but by the time you watch this it'll be in there. Also, I want to give shout out to my homeboy Who Steve's, because he's about to make his mixtape, his debut mixtape. Never made a mixtape before, so it's gonna be sick. Also, check out my SoundCloud because I got a lot of exclusive music up there, shit that you won't be hearing anywhere else except for SoundCloud, and it's all available for download, so you can like build your Daddy's Still Listening library. And also follow me on Instagram, and it's I be that beachy motherfucker, which is IDATBEACHYMUHFUGGA. I know, long, complicated, but it's original, so fuck it. Also, quick little announcement. I am to all the people in the 757 area, you know, Hampton, Newport News, Portsmouth, Suffolk, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, and Chesapeake. I'm starting a little like record label slash production company slash entertainment company type thing called Solocales, which is a mixture of solo and locales, which means locals only. It's something so that people in the 757 can have a place to network and all this shit. So if you're digging it and you think it's a good idea, you know, leave me a comment, drop a like on it, or go to my Facebook page, which is just, you know, David Duvall, and, you know, let me know how you feel about it, because if I really do, you know, I really will do this eventually, but when I do it, you know, I'm gonna need vice presidents and chairmen of shit and assistants, producers, all that type of shit. So let me know how you feel about it, and later.